Hello, my YouTube family. I'm kicking over buckets right now. I am coming to you very quickly to show you, been running around. Today is my cleaning day, so I'm in my muumuu and my shower cap, as that young man said. It's my bonnet, but that's not important. I'm here to show you a couple of things. Some of you were asking me about how I preserve some of my food. What do I store things in? So I wanted to show you a very inexpensive way that you can purchase or even get free, depending on where you live. 5-gallon and even smaller size containers that have lids that you can put your beans and your rice in. So I don't have my beans and rice right now. I picked up these containers, and I'm going to show them to you in a second. I picked up these containers just recently from the store. Can you tell I'm out of breath because I've been running around? Today is my clean house day. So that's what I have been doing. So I've been busy. So anyhow, this one here happens to be this is one of the smaller ones. I don't even know. It says what was in here was 14 pounds. I could not even tell you how big this guy is. It's one of the smaller ones, and I'll tell you it's one of the smaller ones. The other ones are like the 5-gallon bucket size. Well, no, they don't even look like they're. Well, this one might be. This one might be. So compared to this one here. So here's what I do. You can go to Walmart, you can go to, if you have a Kroger's or Food for Less. I have not gone to our local Jewel store as of yet to ask for them. But what I do, I'm going to put this one down. What I do is I will go to the bakery department and even donut shops. I forgot about that. Donut shops, because I get a lot of my containers from the donut shops. But you go to the bakery area and you ask them if they have any empty icing buckets like this, icing containers. And if they have any empty ones, you ask them, can you either purchase them or can you have them? And most of the time they come with lids. So there's a lid with this one here. And again, this is one of the smaller ones. I'm not picky when it comes to picking these up. These are food grade. They're food grade because they had icing in them beforehand for cakes and donuts and such. So these are all food grade. So you can put your food in these. Some people will use these and put a Mylar bag in. I have not found it necessary to put a Mylar bag in. Although I will, depending on what type of foods that I put in, I will put in the little food saver, little dry packets. You know what I mean. I can't think of it right now, but when I think of it, I'll add it in the description area. My husband and I actually put our own together, so we really don't even buy those. We package our own little dry packets for our food and supplies. So again, go to the bakery section, ask for their icing their icing containers if they have any empty ones. I got this one here and this one here recently over at our local, where did I get this at? Food for Less, which is like a Kroger's. And pretty much I got both of these for $1. And both of them had a top. Now I'll tell you about the top for the one. And I'll show you this one here. This guy here I picked up at, where did I get this one at? No, I'm backwards. I picked these two guys up at Walmart. These two guys I picked up at Walmart. The large one and the small one I picked up at Walmart, and that was $1. I got this one here at our Kroger Food for Less one. And it has the top to it. And this one is like mid-size between the other two that I showed you. Again, food grade because icing was in it. And it has the lid here. Now there's a difference between the lids. This lid here requires you have a special tool. And you can get these tools. I picked this one here up at Amazon. But you can get these special tools that will go under the lip of these guys. You see that? So that it makes it easier for you to open them, because these are a little bit harder to work with, this type of a lid. If you have a Farm and Fleet, Blaine's Farm and Fleet in your area, what you can do is you can pick up this type of a lid that will go securely on those buckets. Now, I don't think I've ever seen the smaller size, but like for the 5-gallon bucket size, and these two, they have the same size lid. If at all possible, when you go to the pastry shops and you get these smaller ones, try to make sure you get the lids, because I don't know if you can get these guys here. I'm sure you can order them somewhere, but I've never tried to. So I tried to make sure I have the lids for this size, because they're not standard. Like this is a standard for the 5-gallon bucket. And you can get these at, I know you can get them at the Farm and Fleet Blaine's, and they're less than $3. I know they're not very expensive. They're not very expensive. So I swap this type out because I use these, the ones that require this. I use them. But if I could swap out some of them, I swap them out for this, because it's a little easier on my hands to use. And of course, you have to do what works for you. But just so that you know, and I'm doing this quick video, so that you can also pick up food grade type containers for your beans and your rice. I'm trying to think of what else you could put in there. Coffee, we have our coffee in some of these guys as well. So whatever you can think of that you are trying to preserve for long-term shelf storage, these would be some great options for you. So I hope that this video was helpful. If you try and you go out to your stores to get your containers, leave me some comments. Let me know if this is helpful to you. It's a fairly inexpensive way to get food grade containers. So try it. Let me know if it works for you. And I'm going to cut this short at this point in time. I love you. Many blessings to you, and we'll chat again soon.